Hello, everybody. Now you can hear me. How are you guys doing tonight,
Hi,
Abnormal
guys.
Family? Little technical difficulty tonight, guys.
Just a little bit.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Lori, Brooks. Hi, Randy.
Hi, guys.
All right, guys. So, due to the circumstances, Mike won't be joining us for now, but he will be returning. But the show must go on. Kaylee and I will be answering all the comments under the abnormal investigations all throughout this channel. And also, I wanted to mention, in case some of you all are with Wide Open Adventures, it'll be the same from there. It'll be either me or Kaylee answering you guys. Let's see. Oh, and on our personal accounts, too. We would like to ask for prayers for Red Take Hound.
Yes.
Continuing prayers for him. We hope that he's doing well. And then we will have a video drop for you guys on Monday, which would be Kaylee and I. Our first.
Oh, God.
So that's exciting.
Nerve-wracking, but exciting.
It's going to be a girl's boots on the ground. This is going to be very interesting, guys.
Don't want to miss it.
We'll see what we can call up on our own, huh?
No,
Hey, Tracy, welcome in.
She'd be calling up everything.
I really hope not. Little Sasquatch. No, not right now. I'm sorry. We can't mention him right now, so he's just taking a break. So it's just me and Kaylee going to be taking over for a while. Show's got to go on, but he'll return whenever he can.
Yep.
It'll be a surprise. Hi, Margie.
Hi.
Good to see you. How are you? All right, guys.
Are you ready to get into it?
I think so. You're going to have to bear with me, y'all. This is all new. Huh? So some of this is notes that we have written down, but some of it I do know that has happened at Granny's because I was really young, but I can remember certain things from there. Like the creatures that were at Granny's, we know that they came from the bottoms where we do all of our investigations at. That would always come up there. They seem to like women more than they like men.
Yeah, it seems that way.
And I think that they attach to certain women or girls for the reasons I'm not sure. I mean, what do you think?
What if girls have like a different scent from males? Like, could they be attracted to something like, because there has to be something different. Like, it can't just be like,
I think we
guys
would
are
smell
more,
like more feminine.
yeah,
to
because they
them.
knew, like,
Yeah.
they know the difference.
It's kind of, I was, let's see, Little Sasquatch, I was like 5 or 6, maybe. Something like that. It's been a while.
I wasn't born.
Yeah, Kaylee wasn't born yet, but Mom, how old would I have been?
3.
About 3 or 4.
I wasn't there. Perhaps women are easier prey for the...
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, Mom's told us lots of stories, at nighttime. She's talked to us about Granny, her experiences, growing up down there and what's happened. Some of the stories that Mom told was these creatures would show up like clockwork every night at 8 p.m., no matter what. They would always, show up. They would start like their little pecking on the windows or the banging on the walls or, whatever reasons they were there. I kind of think, what if this would be a question that I have to ask Mom, I guess, but my thing is, what if Granny, like always dumped out her scraps at the same time every night and they knew that they could come up there and eat?
Or they knew their schedule, like how they would turn out their lights, they'd close their blinds, and then if they knew that and the light was out and stuff, they could like not every light. So if they had like a night light on, main lights off, they could like see their shadows, and then if they started hitting the walls, they would know either where they're at in the house or they could track their footsteps on where they go.
That's that's pretty good. Or another thing that I was thinking of now that you said that is, what if they were like watching all the kids, outside, and whenever they all went inside for the night? Because I know Granny, from Mom telling us, Granny always had a time that they needed to come in the house before dark. So what if her doing that, these creatures are like stalking the kids out in the yard, and whenever they went in, it was like to lure them back outside, come back out here, you know, rattling the doorknobs or knocking on the windows or stuff like that. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
That's just creepy.
I
I'm glad that I didn't live there. I mean,
I'm glad
all the
wasn't
time,
even,
but I was there for some of the sounds whenever Mom would be there, helping Gran or whatever.
I'm just glad I wasn't a part of any of that. I wasn't even born yet.
Thank you, Q-Bot. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Whenever I was young and I'd be there with Mom, whenever she'd be there with Gran, I can remember like the sounds, like the sounds that it would make. Everyone, would lock the doors. They'd always hang up like the big thick quilts over the windows,
Heck,
and making sure everything was all locked up for the night. All the blinds were closed.
I said I would too.
Yeah.
They had those.
Mom and them, they always got their guns out, just in case one of them got freaky and, tried to come in the house. That's just...
I would too.
Could you imagine?
I don't want to.
I mean, what if you were like a curious kid? Because I probably would have been if I'd have been older. What if you would have went over and peeked out the blind and you seen one of them things like right there in your face?
Well, actually, I have, just not through a window. So like, it would scare. I'd be done.
I would never look out a window
I'd be like,
again.
That's your house now.
Shucking it down with cornbread. How are you? I love my experiences with Sasquatch. I think I would rather come in or have more experience with the Sasquatch than I would like a Dogman or a werewolf. I feel like they would like attack me, whereas the Sasquatch are more curious and they want to know what you're doing. Like they learn your habits.
I think that's why people get followed.
Are you going to be cute, I believe? I'm not sure what that means.
Do you think that?
Don't be like Curious George. You'll regret it. Yeah, right?
Do you think that?
What?
That's the reason why people get followed? Like why we got followed? Because they're curious on how we act, how we are.
I think they're curious of how we live. I mean, why would they go out and build like these structures if they wasn't studying people is like my guess.
They wouldn't know how to do that if they weren't seeing it.
And they've got to have shelter. I mean, as big as they are, it's got to be a decent size, especially if they have like young little Bigfoots, with them. Little Bigfoots, that's what I call them.
Little Bigfoots.
But I mean, they're from whenever we went out and we found the little hut that we've talked about. It's like well structured.
Yeah. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's like they knew how to build it perfectly to like keep the air out. I mean, there was like, it wasn't huge. It was like the tiniest little rock campfire.
Yeah.
It was like in a rock circle with little rocks all around it. So, I mean, they're smart. And I think that they get that way by watching people and learning from them, like campers and People putting up their tents and having fun with their families. I think, they just watch everybody.
Yeah.
But now that I'm older and I hear these strange sounds, it's crazy
Mm-hmm.
to think about. And, whenever I'd be little at Grand's, I can remember sitting on her lap, and she'd always tell us, it's okay, doors are locked, nothing can get in. So I would always sit there, and my habit was whenever I was sitting on her lap, is she'd let me play with the buttons on her shirt. So I would just sit there, I wasn't worried that, I was protected, being there, but
That still creeps me out.
sometimes she would call her son, my uncle, to come down there and, check around and stay until whatever these beings was left. Because sometimes from like stories that mom's told, these things, they get really curious and aggressive sometimes.
Do you think the reason why whenever she would call him out to like check and they would leave, do you think it's because they know the difference between a male and a female, where they know a male could easily overpower more than a female could? So do you think they would take kind of like intimidated from a man than a woman, because a woman could easily
kind of like a dominance thing? Yeah. Because like you take a female dog and a male dog or whatever, or a male dog and a male dog, there's always going to be an alpha.
Yeah. So I think that's what intimidates them. They're like, oh no, another alpha's coming. So
yeah, that's a good.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because like it's mostly just girls in the house. That's why they show up and do that. And then she calls her son, and then they just leave.
She really only called him whenever it got bad. I mean, because there were nights where it was worse than others. Some nights, just be like knocks on the, the windows or the wall or the rattling of the doorknob. But some nights,
it kind of got a little too brave.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff went on. Let's see. Yeah, Nancy, I think it has a lot to do with dominance. Like I don't know why they would find like a male human, more dominating than them since they're so big.
Because I think it'd be more of they could easily overpower a female because of how they're built than seeing a man.
Yeah.
So I think it's like with them, with their kind of breed, if they knew a male was standing in front of them, they'd be like, ooh, that'd be a lot harder than to go after a female.
It's like a competition, yeah. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, that was just in my brain.
But can you imagine though if you'd have been like my age, sitting there on her lap?
I'd be terrified.
I wasn't scared though.
I don't think buttons could distract me from banging on the house.
Yeah. Let's see.
Sarah, did anyone ever shoot at them?
Yeah, they did. My uncle has shot at them. I believe my brother has at one point. But I think my uncle is the one that actually hit one time behind the chicken house. And it like went down, but then it jumped back up and jumped over the barbed wire fence and took off in a run out through the back of the pasture. So we never knew like what happened to it or anything like that. But I mean, it still showed up every night, like Mom said, like clockwork at 8 p.m.
Yeah. So they had to know their schedule to be able to show up like that.
I'm sure. What is it? I think they know men are more dangerous than females. Yeah. Nancy, I think you're. Yeah.
I think that's.
Mm-hmm. He shot up and jumped over the back fence, and he had a 22-inch foot. And he said he knew he hit it, but they never hit it.
Was it? You say uncle?
Yeah. Your oldest aunt's husband.
So my oldest aunt's husband, he's the one that shot the one, and whenever it jumped over the back barbed wire fence, they went out and measured a footprint that was left behind. Mom was telling me just now. And it measured 22 inches long, the footprint of it. That's huge. That's very big.
They said watch a little bit. I don't know.
No.
Which one? What about females with their menstrual cycle? Yeah, throw that up. Wendy, I think that plays a big factor in it.
Yeah.
I think they become more,
Aggressive?
I wouldn't necessarily say aggressive, but like more interested.
What is that other word? It's not more alpha, but more primal. No, primal. No.
No, I don't know, but I think that plays a big thing because they can definitely know whenever a female has that issue.
There's a word for it.
Kind of like, they tell you to stay away from certain types of animals because they, like a donkey, for instance, they tell you to stay away from them because they will literally try to hurt you if you go out there with them. So,
Yeah.
There was like 6 girls in our family, so it was just mostly girls there all the time.
and like down at my grand's, it was mostly just girls. I mean, there were 6 girls out of Mom's kids, so.
Correct.
Well, it's her mom, our granny.
Imagine having to buy shoes for that.
Well, there was 2.
Be
The other
custom
one
made.
had a 13-inch foot.
Oh.
They were side by side.
Oh, Mom said there was 2 of them, and the one with the 22-inch foot, and there was another one that was just right beside it that was 13 inches. Can you imagine
Having that big of a foot, though.
that? Pretty scary.
Could have been a basketball player because I got 22-inch feet.
Good Lord. Yeah, but I wonder how, do you know how wide it was?
It was a barefoot though. There's no shoe.
Yeah, but I mean, like, do you know how, like, wide it was?
I know it was big, but I don't remember how wide. I want to say 9 inches, but I'm not sure about that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Something happened to our chat over here. One second.
It's a little slow.
I guess. But
Like, imagine living down there when all that's happening.
and like, after hearing some of Mom's stories and we go out on investigations like ourselves, I think we all think about them following us home. What do you, I mean, you've had something beat on your window.
I've had them beat on my window multiple times. And it's scary. And I've seen, like, the shadow. And I just can't.
And then, like, I mean, I've had stuff, like, hit on the back side of my house, like, where there's not a window at. And then in the summer times, we can hear them, our barns, like, at the back of our house. And we've heard, like, loud noises back there on our barn. So I think they have followed us home. And, like, I kind of think how they do that, how they follow us home, is they leave their scent somewhere on, like, whatever it is that you're driving. And then they follow that scent of themselves, or...
I think they're just curious on where you came from.
Yeah.
Like, if they're attracted to you, but I think they're also wondering where you came from. Yeah, they're curious creatures. See, I was going to press on that, but...
Always a possibility that they would kidnap females and mate with them. Some Native Americans have stories about this. Yeah, I've seen a couple of stories about that. That's I don't want that to happen.
I'll pass on that.
Jamie, she had talked about it, I believe, for Halloween. She thought about doing that. It's not
a
for sure thing, but we've talked to her about it. So hopefully we can get her on here maybe for the Halloween special.
Cool.
She can tell some stories through that. Let's see. Is your mom still bothered by Dogman? Um, not here really at our house, but whenever we go fishing, yeah.
It's really bad when we go fishing.
The daytime's normally fine, but as soon as it hits nighttime, that's when everything turns bad. I mean, that's whenever we start hearing like the limb breaks, we start hearing the little
rocks and everything.
Yeah, we start hearing like I said, the limb breaks. We've heard cats, we've heard dogs,
screams.
You know, something that sounds like a baby.
I think that's the most creepiest.
Remember whenever we did that one? I know we did a video on it. I'll have to go look and try to find that video, but we did one and we were walking. I want to say it was whenever we was walking through the swampy pasture that was flooded. There was an evil laugh on that video. But before that laugh, do you remember that chatter that we heard?
That was creepy.
It was like, I don't know how, you would, like, gibberish, really. Yeah. I mean, you could hear that all throughout there. And then you heard the most evil laugh that you could ever imagine.
I never want to hear that laugh again.
But we did catch that laugh on that video, so I'll have to go find it. And hopefully I can post it somewhere on here, figure it out for you guys that way you can go check it out. But
yeah, hopefully.
We hear that same chatter when we're down fishing. I know we were fishing one night and we all fished like in a line. Well, my husband, he decided that he was going to go on down from us, and it was a good little ways from us. Well, he took his lantern and he had his own little fire down there going, and he had walked back up to us. I forget what he was doing, but anyway, he had walked back up to us, and then you seen his lantern that he had down there. It just like lit up. I mean, it went as bright as it could go. We never seen anything down there. But that same night, I sat behind, or a big tree sat behind me. And whenever we were packing up and getting ready to go that night, I had just turned to look, and there was a little girl that came out from behind that tree. She was small. I wouldn't say like...
So like a...
Yeah, like maybe 3 feet tall. She popped out from around that tree, and she was in like a white dress, and she was just standing there. And then whenever I turned back around to tell everybody else, and then she was just gone.
That is weird, because so many people have said that they seen a woman or a small girl in a white dress.
It was just a little girl. I mean, that's just the best way. But her eyes were red. Her eyes were literally glowing red.
So what?
I think it was demonic.
Yeah.
And that's whenever we had I think it was Mom said that there was something climbing up in the tree. It was that same night, and you said that we needed to go because there was something behind us. There was another row of trees behind us that led back off into the woods, and there was like something jumping out, between tree to tree. Guys, if I'm not getting to your questions, I'm sorry. This is all new, but I'm trying.
You're saying that was a spiritual encounter? I think so. They have red eyes.
I think the little girl was definitely something paranormal down there.
Like, I wonder if there's like something up with like the white dress.
Was that the same one in the photo that you captured? No.
I think that was different.
Yeah, no. This was not even an abnormal outing. This was just a fishing trip. It make you jump real quick, huh? Yeah, the girl. There was a question that I wanted to pop up here. Sorry, guys.
Oh, no.
Okay. No, that wasn't the same girl that I'm talking about now. The little girl that I saw, it was like she had black hair.
I don't know what I would do.
Yeah, thank you, Randy, for posting that. All questions, please try to put them in capital letters. It's easier for us to catch. But I mean, we've had some pretty good stuff, and then we've been fishing before. And Mom, you know, she was on a fishing trip, and she got hit in the ankle
Yeah.
with a rock. But if we don't have a fire,
It's like
it's a lot worse.
Yeah.
They move up closer, no matter if we have a lantern or not. I mean, we've had, between all of us, we usually have about 3 lanterns going, but it doesn't seem to matter. Now, if we have a fire, it seems to keep them back further,
yeah. I
which I think's weird.
I think they're either afraid of the fire or they're afraid to be seen from the fire's glow.
I know. I think it's weird because, hi Nicole. I think it's weird because you would think they'd be more afraid of the light than they would of the fire.
Yeah. Unless they don't want to be seen, because fire's like kind of. I definitely wouldn't go out alone.
Well, what is it?
I definitely wouldn't go out alone.
Bros. It's just gonna be me and Kaylee.
Oh, scary. I think they don't want to be seen. That's what I'm thinking. I think they just want to be like.
Hey, Grape Ape, how are you?
I think they would much rather sneak up on you than to be seen. You think that?
Huh?
They'd much rather want to sneak up on you than to be seen.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't. Now, me, whenever it comes to like Sasquatch and Dogman, I don't really think Sasquatch cares if you see him as much as the Dogman. I think he wants to stay hidden.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, he's like fully there to eat you. Is how I see it.
Yeah, I think there's a difference between a Dogman and a Bigfoot.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think the Bigfoot kind of wants you to see him. You know, because he's curious.
Well, I don't know, because in one.
I mean, they still hide a little.
Well, that one Dogman I seen, he wanted to be seen.
Oh yeah, you guys made like hardcore eye contact.
Yeah. Like, he didn't care if he was being seen or not. So you think it's the other way around? Do you think a Dogman would not care to be seen and Bigfoot's trying to be like, you know, like, keep me in the shadows? Or what? Sorry, my neck
I don't know.
In my neck.
I mean, I kind of like the Dogman I see as like a hunter that wants to hunt you. So of course it's going to stay hidden. And then it can just like pop out and attack you at any point in time, you know, whenever you're out there in the woods. But like Bigfoot, I mean, it hides a little, but I mean, you can still see it, you know?
I think it depends, like, on what the mood, I guess, they're feeling in. Because the one that I seen didn't care. It was like, hi.
Well, that's because you're a girl, so it wasn't intimidated by you.
It was all 3 of us. Remember, because he ran up on it, and it was just like.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So I think it just depends on like what the circumstances is and where you're at.
I don't.
Like, if he knows if you're in a vulnerable position where you're at, trapped,
he's gonna eat
like
you.
Dead end or something, he's gonna be like, hello.
Yeah.
But like, if he's gonna be like,
yeah. I believe the Dogman would eat you first over a Sasquatch.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'm just glad he didn't eat me that
Those are the one things that I really worry about is the Dogman.
Yeah.
Over the Sasquatch.
Hi, Vicky.
Hi, how are you? Oops.
Wrong one.
Where did it go? There it is. I was trying to think of one that we did. We did one. Whenever we went walking and it was just me and you, and we kind of took off by ourselves.
Oh yeah.
Now that was kind of creepy because we took off by ourselves from Mike.
Wasn't very smart.
No, but you know we got this hair where we were just going on by ourselves.
We were a little brave.
And he was a little far, and we heard like this it wasn't really a growl. It was more like a grunt,
Yeah.
like over and over and over. And we both looked at each other. We were like, what is that? So we just nonchalantly just turned around real quick and started heading back to where Mike was. And then eventually it stayed where it was, or it stopped making that sound for a while.
In that moment, we knew it was a bad decision.
Yeah. Because it was close.
Yeah.
It was just like,
I think it was just trying to intimidate. Like, kind of like
I hope so.
like a bluff.
I think it was going to get you.
Like, what was it? A bluff charge? Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called?
A bluff charge?
A bluff charge? Like, is that what it's called? Or am I losing
I think you're losing it.
Like, if they're going to charge at you, but they don't, but it's like a bluff, if that's what it's called.
Do you two fight over the territory? Like, as in Kaylee and I?
Wait, huh?
Do you two fight over the territory?
Like us against them? Or me and her? Because if we're going to fight against the territory with those things, they can have it.
Yeah, I was scared, Mom. You know I was scared. Where are y'all going next? Well, I'm not sure yet. Kaylee and I have to come up with a place that we're going to go. Bluff change. Vicky said yes.
Okay.
I know it'll be scary. We'll probably go... probably the back bridge. Everybody seems to like that bridge back there. So we'll probably go there. Grape ape, yes, that's very true. That is the moment.
What does that mean again?
LBL?
Yeah.
I am something to do.
Is that Lake
beneath? Or no.
It's a lake.
Between land between lakes.
Land between the lakes. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, we love you too.
Oh, love you.
Angie, thank you.
Everybody's giving it.
Yeah.
That took some brain power.
I know.
Yeah, land between the lakes. I ain't going there.
Not right now.
Mm.
Not for a little while.
Yeah.
I've
heard of that place.
I know. Okay, here's one. Here's an exciting topic, guys.
Mm.
So we have talked about for next year, one of the trips that we want to take is we want to go stay at the Crescent Moon Hotel. I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with that, but it's this hotel. You can go and you can rent a room. It's called Michael's Room. I mean, you can rent any other room
you can rent
want,
any of them, but the two scary is Michael and the maid.
Yeah.
Mm.
We're thinking about going and actual renting Michael's room because it's been said if you're in that room and you ask him, you say, Michael, shut the door. He slams the door shut. Or some people have had encounters to where their suitcases will be packed for them and sitting by the door.
And that's the maid's doing.
There's a cat. What was that cat's name? The General?
Yeah.
There was a cat. His name was the General, but he passed away. And it's been said that you can see him roaming the hallways.
Or if you actually go past the actual doctor's office in there, you can smell the doctor's tobacco, cherry tobacco.
Mm. And then there was a couple that was there. And I can't remember exactly how it went, but anyway, they got complimentary ice cream. And whenever they went to check out the next morning, they told the little clerk lady, they was like, thank you for the complimentary ice cream last night. It was great. And she looked at him. She was like, complimentary ice cream? We don't do that. And, they they kind of looked at each other like, we ate ice cream last night, but they didn't know where it came from. But they got ice cream.
They got some free ice cream everywhere. Hey.
And then There's also another part of that tour that you can take to go around through the motel. Thank you, Angie. Uh, you can take the tour,
Are you gonna
and there's
tell them
a.
about before the tour? You're gonna tell them like what happened down there and everything.
I was going to tell them the tour and then
I would
tell them
tell them.
that.
I'll tell them before that because that'd be more creepier.
Okay. There's.
They could like imagine.
Yeah,
Maybe
go ahead.
tell 'em.
Start it off then.
Oh gosh, I gotta. Okay, so it was like this doctor, and he said that he could heal people with cancer, and so he would get people to come there, pay him, and then he would literally say that he could heal them, do
Mhm.
surgery on them, and then they would die. And so he would collect all those organs that they have in like these bottles,
Yeah, they keep them in
And-
glass containers.
and he would put the bodies in the morgue area. And but I don't get it because there was an actual doctor there
Well,
at that time, but then he was, and everybody trusted him. Like they would come and stay. Like
well, of course.
there was one about the little boy that had the ball.
Yeah.
I think it was a little boy. I could be wrong.
I don't remember what happened.
Might have
to
been
him.
a girl, but he was supposedly had that and died there. So you can hear a ball
Yeah, there it is.
going down the hallway, and then he would take the dead bodies and bury them in the walls. I think I'm pretty sure it's the walls. And now you can go there and take the tour, and they would take you actually in the morgue freezer.
He would put the bodies in the freezer.
Oh, in the freezer.
Yeah.
Okay, but now you can go take a tour and go into the freezer where they have a red light or a blue
I
light,
think it's a red light.
and you can go in
They
there.
lock you in there.
And if you want, they will turn out the lights, and then you're supposed to be touched.
Yeah, you get touched in there.
Yeah, and you
By-
can take your cameras in there and everything, but you're supposed to be like getting touched, and you have to have a safe word to get out.
Vicky knows about it. Wow. Said many died at his hands. That's scary. I know,
Yeah.
like she was saying, it was either a little boy or a little girl. You can see him in the hallways, like walking around and bouncing his
Yeah.
ball.
You can hear the ball and everything.
The maid, can't you hear her jumping
You
and
can
like
hear-
hitting the water or something?
No, you can hear her come and unlock the door with her keys. And then she's the one that if you like wake up in the morning, you didn't do anything, you just went down for breakfast, you'll come back in your room and you'll find all your bags packed and your bed made. And then is that it? Wasn't there one about
Later on, he choked the Raymond over the edge. Yeah, wow.
wasn't there one about the shower? Or am I thinking about something else?
I think you're thinking about something else on there.
And then Michael, he died by falling.
Mm-hmm. Vicky, they ain't locking me in there. You know, I told everybody whenever we were planning to go, because nobody really wants to go in the freezer.
Mm-mm.
But I mean, I think that's part of the whole experience. I mean, because if we record it, you guys are going to want to see that. So I volunteered to go in the freezer.
I'm already claustrophobic, and I don't like ghost things. So that's like two things that just don't agree
I
with
know,
me.
but I agreed to go in there
You
and
can-
be,
you
and
can
be
go in there,
locked in there.
Or if you go there and you're scared, you can wait and go by yourself and just walk in there, but they won't shut the door. I will do that. Like, I'll be like, if I go in here, you keep the door open.
No, I wanted to close it because, I mean, that's going to be the whole expense. I want them to close the door, turn on the red light. That way I can have the GoPro or the camera or whatever running. And then y'all can hear me scream on the video if I get touched by something.
I would laugh at that, but there's three options. You can go in, door shut, lights off, go in, lights on, or lights on and door open.
I would just have to do it. I mean,
You
I would have
take
to
it
do
for the team.
Yeah.
I will not take it for the team.
I'll meet you there, Sarah. Grape 8, it's a deal. We will do it. And then I won't have to go in by myself. Mike said no, he wasn't going to do it. Kaylee said heck no. So I was like, well, you know, it's just part of the whole experience. So I'll do it.
So what would you do if you got ice cream in the middle of the night?
Hold on. Let me pull this one up. Chris, absolutely I am. Always.
Yes. every single day.
Hi, Romans. How are you?
Look what we see McDonald's food.
It's
Mm,
murder smelled backwards.
Yeah. Red rum.
oh,
Oh,
wow.
great.
Put that up there.
It's murder spelled backwards. Ugh.
Would you eat the ice cream?
No.
Not even
Well, I mean,
not even like a taste, like a sample.
I don't know. I
Like,
mean,
do you think it's actual ice cream? Like, how is a ghost gonna go get some ice cream?
they didn't know. I don't think that they knew who delivered it to their door. It was just kind of left there. I think I would be scared unless I seen like an actual person bring it to me. I'd be like, ugh.
But how do you know that's an actual person?
I just ain't gonna eat nothing from that
You
place.
want-
I'm gonna do that.
No, make
I'm gonna
sure-
DoorDash.
No, make sure you get a menu.
No,
That's how you know.
I
Like,
don't care.
if you see a menu and everybody's surrounding you, like all the people that are there staying there, you're
But-
like, okay, that's on the menu.
But now that you said that, I'm not gonna trust anybody
but
there.
but you would have to, like, if other people, I don't know. I don't know.
It's called DoorDash. Let me throw up this comment right here. Have a good, blessed night, everyone. I'm going to spend some much needed time with my husband. Aw, thank you for being here, Angie. We appreciate it. I hope you have a
Yeah.
great time.
Have a good night.
Thanks for being in here.
Yeah.
But no, I would just do DoorDash. Kaylee, would you eat the
Vicky?
ice cream?
Well, let's be honest here. If it was mint chocolate chip,
Nope.
maybe. Let's say maybe. That's pushing it. But I love ice cream. So
No.
if I seen nobody there, I'd be like, no. But if like a person brings it to me, I'll be like,
If I knew it
I'm
wasn't-
taking a chance. Like her going to the freezer, like I'm taking one for the team. I will eat the ice cream.
There is some awesome places to eat down there, like the old steam train.
Ooh.
We've been like to Missouri and Branson, Hot Springs, Arkansas. We've been to like Silver Dollar City, and they do have some really good places to eat. One of I don't think you were with us. I don't think Kaylee was born yet, but we ate at Shorty Smalls.
Yeah, we were there.
That was one of our favorite places to eat while we were there.
I mean,
Kaylee is crazy. I know.
ice cream is just too good.
Now
to
that she
pass
told
up.
me, what if it's not a real person? I ain't gonna eat nothing from there. I'm gonna DoorDash it all.
She'll probably eat some. She'll eat some.
Kaylee, like, here, take it.
Yeah. Just force feed her.
How come we
We
always
always end up talking about food.
I know.
We love food, as you can tell.
I'm allergic to cow milk, so I can't have ice cream and real cheese. Only goat cheese. Oh man,
There's gotta be like
dairy free.
Yeah.
I mean, but
get
still,
some.
cow milk. I love milk.
Eat every sample of ice cream until one tastes good to you, and just go with that.
Vicky, Kaylee will eat ghost ice cream, but she's afraid of paranormal. Not when it comes to mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Whenever
She's
it's
all
ice
for
cream,
it.
I just gotta take one for the team. Like, imagine if ghost ice cream was like real. Would it have a taste? Or would it just taste like air?
It would be spooky.
Would it like be like, what is it? Like smoky? Like, would it be like,
Like dry ice?
yeah? Or like, would it have like a transparent?
I ain't gonna
thing to
find
it.
out.
Well, if I could see through it, I ain't eating it. But it has to be solid.
Grape Ape says the train goes up the mountain. They stop, serve dinner, and then head back to the station. It was so beautiful up there. That would be awesome to do, I
Yeah.
think.
Scott, if they served lobster at my door too, I would eat that.
Nope.
Ice cream, lobster, crab. You know, you gotta take one for the team. I'll take one for the team with the food. She can go into the
I ain't eating
freezer.
nothing. What if they try to poison her or something? No.
Like I said,
I ain't into
if
all
I
that.
die eating lobster,
Oh, Beverly, I'm so sorry to hear that.
what happened?
I almost died once. Or I ate ice cream once and I almost died. That's
That's
scary.
terrible.
Let's see what this one is. My brother had a buck deer and raised time. My sister-in-law went to feed him, and she had her period, and that deer almost killed her. Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, why they want to kill a female?
It's because they're mean.
That's a
Yeah, but I mean,
primate
why
thing.
would that make them want to kill us?
I don't think they're
Well, they're trying
trying.
to make
I don't think they're trying to kill
you
you.
aggressive.
Oh, they're aggressive and want to mate with you.
Yeah.
Okay, I
But
get
you
it.
would think they would know what was different.
Well, I'm not as big as a Bigfoot, so that ain't happening. You
That was
just
a deer.
stay away from me. I know, like, now that we're talking about this again,
Wait, what are we talking about? That thing?
like the Bigfoots and
Yeah.
stuff. One of the other things that I was thinking of is like the dogs, like our dogs or whatever, they act way different whenever they come around.
Yeah.
Like when we're fishing, we'll take our dogs, or she'll bring her little dog, and they always act so different. Like they always get jittery. Sometimes, they're scared. They bark. So I don't know if that's like, I don't know.
I just don't want to bring
They
my
just
dog.
act different whenever they're around like the campsite or their
Yeah.
house or something. It's like they can tell.
I don't bring my dog with me because I don't want nothing to hurt her. Allergic to
Shellfish. Oh,
Oh.
man. We're big, like,
seafood.
yeah.
Lobster, crab, swordfish.
Love it.
Oh, shrimp. What are those one things you have?
Scallops.
Yes. Those fried. Well, yes.
Would you guys like to see us go to the crescent moon?
The dogs are scared at Mike's house, you mean?
I mean, just in general, not just like at Mike's house.
Like if we go fishing.
Like if we go fishing and we have our dogs with us, they always start acting different whenever they're down there, whenever they start coming around.
Especially at night.
Yeah. Nighttime, like, we said nighttime is always the worst whenever we're fishing. We'll get sticks thrown at us. It's the rocks, it's the baby cries, it's the cat sounds, it's the dog sounds. You can hear the trees break. Yeah. Fires always seem to keep them pushed back further than
and
a
make
lantern.
Sure they stay not going out.
They can see light and hear sounds. We can't. I believe that's true. The sixth sense. I think the bridge.
Wait.
I did see one of the comments. Somebody said, what was our closest Dogman encounter? Mine, well, I guess I've had two, honestly. I mean, I was with us three whenever she made heavy eye contact with him. And then the other, I believe, was a Dogman on the most recent video that we did. It growled at us on the back bridge that we always go to. It was like a warning not to come any closer. It didn't want us around. Any old mental hospitals or asylums near you guys? Not close by, but there is some in the towns that are around us.
Yeah, there's one in town.
About how far is like?
Eastern State Penitentiary.
We have the Eastern State Penitentiary, and then there was one in a little town near us. Nancy, I'm sorry, but it's a no for me. I can't handle anything like that, Sarah.
Wait, did you see the one about the Bigfoot Dogman spray? It should be made out of, I think it said,
somebody needs to market some Bigfoot and Dogman spray. Make it with ghost peppers. Woo!
What would you think would happen if you actually sprayed them with
I hope I don't have to get close enough to spray one.
Like, would you think it would run off or, like, just try to...
Mike, please don't put on a dress.
No.
Chris said that.
Yeah, because of this right here.
What?
He said that because of that one.
Oh. Let's see. We missed a question from Vicky. Sorry, guys. The chat's going a little weird. Oh,
yeah.
okay. We answered that. Yeah, there are some that are around us.
Yeah.
Randy, if you spray a cryptid with spray, you might get it. You really might. I just don't want to get close enough to have to spray one. If you think about it, there are plenty of mental people running around already. That's true.
Yep. Probably be very angry, just like bears. Probably.
You're right.
Yes, it's called a bluff charge. See?
Yeah. I mean, I think West Virginia would be a cool place to visit, not for like the penitentiary, but like the state. I think it'd be a pretty state to visit. Yeah, Cubot. Over at my house, we've heard growling, like deep, burly type growls. It's not like a dog or something like that. Like it's
you can
deep.
tell
You got big angels that go with you. Really, you are protected, but be grateful. Oh yeah, of course, always.
I pray all day, every day.
Yeah, we're always covered in the blood.
I wear God's full armor.
That's right.
And covered and protected in His mighty blood.
Michelle. Oh goodness. Yeah, I'd like to see West Virginia. I think it'd be pretty.
Everyone has to get something sweet now.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna go get some Oreos.
Silver
after
Bullet
this.
says, "You guys think it smells like fish?" Whenever we've been to places,
they smell.
Yeah, it smells like fish, but it also smells like
black licorice.
Yep, black licorice. Let's see, we just got something right here.
Thank you.
Thank you for the donation, Wonder Woman. We really appreciate that.
Really,
thank you.
Thank you.
But yeah, it'll smell like black licorice and it'll be really strong. Or what are those trees?
I know what you're talking
pine,
about.
Like pine trees, I guess.
And it's really strong.
Yeah. I think the Bigfoots or the Sasquatch, they smell more like the black licorice.
Yeah, it's really
and like the fish. But the Dogman, I believe they smell more like the dead stuff, like the rotten meat smell, like the roadkill, like the skunks and stuff. I believe that's what they smell like, but not the Sasquatch. I think they're more like the black licorice
smell is just so bad. Oh.
I don't like the taste of black licorice, and I never have liked the smell. So to me, it stinks.
Yeah, it's
bad. So what said the ones I smell stink. Yeah.
Yeah, they're bad.
The Dogmen, I think, are the worst out of them all because.
Yeah. Just nasty.
Yeah, I don't. But I think that our next outing will be at the back bridge. Like we said, we know a lot of you like that place out there. I don't know how. Do you guys think that we will have like a really bad encounter with it just being Kaylee and I? Or do you think it won't be so bad? What are your guys' thoughts on it?
I bet.
Oh, it went away. Right there.
I bet having a smell around your property that they don't like would be enough to keep them away if they don't already have it out for you.
Yeah. Whoa, what happened? shucking it down with cornbread. He wants to learn about the Dogman. I think there is some videos up where Mike talks a lot about the Dogman. If you want to go check them out,
Oh, sorry.
there's a lot about them. Me personally, I think they're more aggressive. Lisa, oh Dana, she said, I say no for you two going alone. I know, but the show's got to go on.
Oh.
We got to take one for the team. Qbot 111. Yes, we're talking about that, so hopefully that'll all come out next year. That's what we're hoping for. We can make that happen.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people have been saying Skinwalker Ranch, but I don't know if I'm brave enough to
I'm
go
not
there.
brave enough for that.
Yeah.
I'm just not.
I don't know.
I don't want to see one of those.
And then like the little, we call a gargoyle
Gargle.
bridge.
We got that gargle. Sounds like she's gurgling over here.
Gargoyle bridge over there.
The gargoyle.
That was pretty scary with that little creepy thing ran up the tree, but
Yeah, it was.
you wouldn't get out of the car again.
No, I got out of the car, but then when we got into the car, I didn't get back out of the car because
Thank you, Susan.
y'all said you seen some red eyes.
Chris, yeah, that's
Mm-mm.
something that people want to see, Stu, I know. I don't
want
know.
to see a skinwalker.
I don't think I do
I think
either.
that'd be worse than seeing a Bigfoot and a Dogman.
Yeah, probably right.
Because I heard that what those things look like, and that would just do it for me.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that.
I don't.
Let's see, what do we got now? All right, abnormal family. We've got 100 people in here and 65 likes. Can we please get each of you to go and hit the like button for us? We would
Please.
greatly appreciate it. Let's see if we can get 100 likes tonight.
Please.
We're at 91 likes.
Oh, we're getting closer.
That's always exciting for me is the likes. I always like.
They just like shoot up.
Yeah.
We're doing something
Thank
right.
you, little Sasquatch foot. I appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you, Grape Ape.
You know why? It's because we started talking about ice cream.
It's ice cream.
93.
93. That always gets us excited. I don't know why. It's just exciting.
Because people like watching that.
Sarah, did you know Tom Horn died?
Who's that?
I don't think I know who that is.
I don't know who that
You
is
said
either.
who that? I don't think I know who that is. I'm sorry. Thank you, Meredith. I appreciate that.
99 likes.
Oh, we're almost there, guys.
Wow,
Very interesting because I have experienced both.
100.
Oh, we did it. Good. Thank
Good job,
you, guys.
Thank you.
That's awesome. We appreciate that. I always smash the like button on your channel. It's a
Thank
given.
you.
Thank you. What else should we talk about?
Well, we already went over ice cream, ghosts, freezers, big man. Wow. Bigfoot and Dogman. The other creepy thing, Skinwalker.
Do you guys have anything you want to talk about with us?
Yeah. Ask some questions. 102.
Oh?
Wait, what was that?
Let's see. No, Dogman and Sasquatch do not share territory, in my opinion. Okay, so it's basically a guess.
Do you think they get along?
I
don't
kind of think my opinion with the Dogman and the Sasquatch is like they have like a treaty, kind of.
Treaty.
Yeah, like a treaty. So like
They can't pass a certain
they're
point.
connected. I think that they're connected in a way where they watch out for each other. but they don't necessarily like run together as like a group or anything. But like if they know, like say a human or something is coming into the woods, they might make a certain sound for the Sasquatch to like warn them, or the Sasquatch might make a certain sound to warn them, that something's coming. But Sarah, do you like gnomes? Like the little things out in
The
the
little
woods?
creepy
No.
things?
Nope, I hope I don't ever run into one of those or a feral person.
No, those things are...
Those things get to me.
No. That's it. No for me. Oh, is that
I imagine it would. I do think that it's going to be more active with just me and Kaylee, just because we don't have the male figure, with us.
Yeah.
So I think we might run into a little bit more trouble, but we'll be okay. We'll be protected out there. We'll definitely keep our head on the swivel while we're out there alone.
Definitely
We're
pray.
we're not going to like venture way off into the woods, alone. We'll just stay basically on the bridge.
Like what we normally do.
We probably won't go live just so we can keep our eyes
focused
around, what we're doing or something like that. But maybe like the following week, whenever we come on live, we can talk about that video that we dropped.
Yeah.
Because just us being out there, I don't want to take a chance of something sneaking up on us while I'm trying to read a comment or something like that.
Yeah.
Chris, are you going to carry a weapon? Yes. What is that? What if the cross trees or down trees are a signal to other cryptids of their territory? Dogman, and not so much for us. Lisa,
that's interesting.
Yeah, that could be a thing. It could let them know, not to cross over into their territory.
Thank you, Vicky.
That's a good way to look at it. Yeah, we're happy Kaylee came back. Qbot 106. Thank you, guys. That's awesome.
Crazy. Do we do this channel in the winter?
Yes, this channel runs all year long. And then I do see a lot of new names in here. I want to encourage you guys. Yeah. We have a outdoor channel. It's Wide Open Adventures. Mm-hmm. We do a lot of cooking over there, catch, clean, cook. It's a lot more laid back, where we do a lot more family thing. Yeah. We do our fishing over there. Some of our outings where we just go and explore, like, the woods or something like that. That's not cryptid.
Laugh and have fun.
Yeah, so if you guys want to join us over there, it's Wide Open Adventures.
And we would love to have you guys.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Including on this one. We
go live over there to talk to you guys. We did one like 4 days ago. We went live while we was all cooking together. So if you guys ever want to come over there and chat with us, we would love to have you guys over there. We don't have like a special date picked out for when we'll go live over there, but hopefully we can get that all set up here pretty soon. Yeah. Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you.
107 likes. This is awesome. That's you great. Guys. But it's fun over there. Like she said, we laugh over there. I mean, we laugh here too, but
it's more just like
laid back.
Yeah. Joking and seeing that fish the other day just about broke me. It sucks having a husband who won't eat fish.
Oh, great date. Yeah, fish is like great. Everybody around here likes fish. Oh, let's see what Dana said. Where'd it go? The chat will like stick every now and again, and then I miss a comment. Yeah. No testosterone will have creatures wanted to capture you women and bring you home. Ooh.
Okay.
I really hope that doesn't happen. I really, really hope.
Yeah. Thank you, Susan.
Thank you, Susan. Yeah, we're all doing very well. Just trying to learn this whole live thing.
Yeah.
I
think we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, we're doing okay, I guess. yeah, this channel goes all year long. We are planning probably, I would say, towards the end of November, maybe just December, when like all the tall grass is dead. We're gonna go back and try to get pictures of that structure that was built that we found that one time for you guys. Video it so you can see. I just think it was neat because it looked just like a little hut. I just can't get over it. I don't think I want nobody to pee on me, Grape Ape.
I'll pass. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that very much.
Thank you. What's
Did
your name?
y'all do my story? Did I miss out? Qbot, yes. Your story has been posted.
Whose name is that?
I
That's
think
okay.
it posted Monday.
Was it Monday?
I think so. I think it was Monday.
Who did I put up there?
Are the what?
Who did I put up there?
Herbert?
Oh, thank you, Herbert.
Let's see what this one. Oh. Meredith. Are the boys love having a channel? It's great if you have another subscriber yet. You're missing out on some great content. Thank you, Meredith.
Thank you. What did Vicky say?
Yeah, the little boys, our kids, they're over in Wide Open Adventure, so you guys get to see them. We just can't show them on here because it's adult content only.
Yeah.
Girls, not to get personal, but don't go during the time of the month. I heard bad things. Yeah. I've heard bad things too about that, and I don't want to get kidnapped by something like that.
I'll pass on that.
Thank you, Candace.
Thank you,
I
Sharon.
appreciate it. Thank you, Sharon. I really appreciate that. Uh-oh. Thank you for the prayers. We greatly appreciate the continued prayers. Yeah, Wide Open Adventures is the name of the other channel if you guys want to come over there and check us out. We'd love to have you guys join us over there.
Yeah. It'd be fun.
All right, guys. I do have one favor, and I have one question. But I don't want you guys to answer this question in this chat. I want you to wait until this live ends, if you wouldn't mind, and then go into the comments and answer this. Oh, Grape Ape, I promise you always get a laugh from watching them on the other channel. Soon Sarah and Kaylee, Mike can be building a snowman. Gina, yes.
Hopefully.
It's already cold here. We had a big cold front that came through today, and we went from like the upper 70s to like down in the 50s.
Yeah, it's freezing outside.
So they said later tonight the wind chill where we are is supposed to be like 30. So yeah, it's a big difference.
It's gonna be
All right. So this question that I have for you guys is: are you guys excited about watching girls do boots on the ground? But remember, save it. Yeah, save it for the comments after this live post. We want to hear what you guys think. And you may have to we're going to try our hardest to get to every single comment that gets posted like we always do. But it's going to be Kaylee and I. So we just want you guys to be aware that it'll just be us. So if we can't answer like a specific question about a topic, because I know Mike has a lot more knowledge than we do about some of this stuff, don't think that we're just ignoring you, but we'll answer you the best that we can.
Here's Werewolf. Show the slave on Nan's lap.
And then also the same goes for the Wide Open Adventure channels. It'll be Kaylee and I that'll be on there, from answering comments on there to our personal pages and everything else on both channels that we have, and also on the Facebook group that you guys are in. So we just wanted to let you know, because there's some that I don't know about yet. I'm still learning, and so is she. So I apologize if I can't answer a certain comment, but eventually, hopefully, we can get your questions asked. Right now, we're all learning together.
And Luna, she wanted to be in the video.
Vicky, heck yeah, girls with boots on the ground.
Exactly.
Yeah, we are going. we're going to put tennis shoes on the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't got
these.
boots. But we're going to put tennis shoes on the ground. Romans, thank you so much for being here. God bless
God
you.
bless
We hope
you.
you have a wonderful weekend as well. All right, guys. I really appreciate you guys coming on here.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you for the continued prayers for our family. Kaylee and I had a lot of fun talking to you guys tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Hopefully we wasn't too, boring or crazy on here. Like I said, we're still learning, but we're going to have a video drop for you guys Monday, so make sure that you watch out for that. We will be live again on this coming Friday. I'm not sure when we're going to do the boots on the ground, but whenever we drop that video, like I said, we probably won't go live because we'll want to watch out for everything whenever we're out there doing that. But we will talk about the adventure on the Friday live. That way we all can ask questions if you guys have any questions or anything like that. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate that.
Thank you all.
But as Mike always says, God bless everybody. Keep your head on a swivel and don't be something's dinner. Thank you for being
Bye,
here, guys.
guys.
Bye.
God bless.